Amit Malviya of the Bharatiya Janata Party joins us on the phone line. Mr. Malviya, your first up reaction. My question here is, the Congress shows a lot of outrage when either Sonia Gandhi gets grilled, Rahul Gandhi gets grilled, the ED raids their premises, but there is outrage amiss where the issues are of real concern to the nation.
Look, all this outrage is not going to help Sonia Gandhi or Rahul Gandhi. They aren't above law. They will have to be accountable for the massive corruption that has happened in the National Herald case. The matter has been looked into at various levels of the judiciary, and they have prima facie found merit in the allegations of fund embezzlement and acquiring properties worth thousands of crores by using public money. Having said that, the agencies have been tasked to do a job, and they will do it. The opposition cannot cry vendetta. Being in opposition does not give you immunity against investigations. You look at Partha Chatterjee, the ED found cash worth more than 50 crore rupees. Satyendra Jain of the Aam Aadmi Party continues to be in jail and has got no relief from the judiciary. Similarly, Nawab Malik and Anil Deshmukh of the NCP are in jail and have not been able to convince the court otherwise. Therefore, the action of the agencies is very much in the realms of law. They have proof against these people who have indulged in massive corruption, and anybody, irrespective of their stature, will be investigated if they indulge in corruption, and Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi are no exception. My advice to the Congress workers would be to keep their powder dry when the Gandhis get convicted by the courts and have to face jail. Probably they should hit the streets at that point in time.
Mr. Malviya, how do you respond to the Congress Party workers at this point who are going on right there to say that it is the Bharatiya Janata Party that is using agencies like the Enforcement Directorate to target them?
I just said that these matters are being looked into by the courts. If Calcutta High Court found merit in the SST recruitment scam and asked the agencies to investigate, then the agencies have a job to do. Similarly, if the courts have looked at the National Herald case and have prima facie found that there was wrongdoing and income tax and other agencies were asked to look into the matter, then clearly there will be investigations. Gandhis cannot expect preferential treatment in this country.
Also, there's a growing chorus, Mr. Malviya, that usually when you see these Enforcement Directorate raids that go on, they are usually on the opposition leaders, and not many raids you see as far as the ruling party leaders are concerned. How do you respond to that too?
If the ruling party members are corrupt, then the opposition should bring it out. And if they think that the agencies are not acting against ruling party members, they have the courts to go to.
Correct.
Let me remind these people that the case in National Herald was filed in 2013 in the court when the Congress was in power. Similarly, when the Colgate happened, the 2G spectrum happened, the BJP and its allies went to the court. And we made sure that they were held accountable. So to merely sit and allege that the agencies are acting against opposition leaders makes no sense, because the fact is that being in opposition, if you're indulging in corruption, you will be probed. And if you think that there are people in the ruling party or on the ruling side who are not being probed, then by all means bring out the evidence, go to the courts, and the courts will order the agencies to act.
Fair point.
It's as simple as that.
Absolutely. Mr. Malviya, I appreciate you taking the time out and joining us with that first up reaction on the protests that are taking place in the national capital.